In MC Championship, a Minecraft event featuring 40 players divided into 10 teams, players compete to show off their skills to win the event. But to the dismay of viewers and players alike, there is one unstoppable obstacle that can ruin their chance to win. It often feels like the true opponent of everyone and no one can ever stop it. RNG. RNG is stupid, unfair, and uncompetitive, but just how true is that? No matter what corner of gaming you're looking at, RNG is present. In MCC, one aspect filled with randomness is the voting system in the Decision Dome. Each player has one egg to vote with, but the way the chickens move in the voting area is random. The power-ups given to each team are random, and which games are in the Decision Dome are random. The sheer chaos has led to some of the most dramatic moments in MCC history.
No, wait, that's survival game. No.
Oh no!
We're tied.
No, we won.
What?
However, this randomness has indirectly decided who makes it to Dodgeball, the finale game of the event, on multiple occasions, causing occasional frustration with the system.
That's so dumb. That's such a dumb way to end it, like genuinely.
We were in first and second the entire time.
We would have had that.
That's not to say it's completely random though. In fact, one of the Decision Dome's power-ups seems to go directly against this goal, the Mega Chicken Swap. This power-up swaps all the players into the voting area, allowing them to choose the game with no RNG involved. However, the genius behind that power-up is its rarity. It getting picked up at all is itself an event. The rarity becomes the content to compensate for the lack of chaos otherwise.
Whoa!
Man, you rigging it?
What's it gonna be?
You rigging it?
In contrast with the randomness of voting, Dodgeball, MCC's finale game, is the exact opposite. The way the arena shrinks is predetermined. The allocation of arrows is predetermined based on score, and the arrows do a set amount of damage. One hit and you're out. How players move and how players shoot is unpredictable, but the player is in control, not the game. Being random is the skill. The reason why having almost no RNG works here is that Dodgeball is the finale game. It is the decider in who wins and who does not, the final duel for the crown. RNG may have impacted who got to the final, but to win the entire event, the player must feel as though they deserved it, that it was all skill. This triumph through skill has resulted in numerous hype moments, such as, well, this.
Yes! Oh my god!
In terms of other MCC games, the amount of RNG varies. Some games have very limited RNG like Ace Race, other games have high amounts of randomness such as survival games with its random loot, and then there are some that are procedurally generated such as Sands of Time. Ultimately, it depends on the function of these games. Ace Race is an individual game with little teamwork, and so it is a test of mechanical skills as opposed to problem solving as a group, which is where RNG works best. For instance, in Sands of Time, one of the most beloved games of any Minecraft event, the game is based around RNG. If the Sands of Time dungeon was the same every event, it would get extremely boring extremely quickly. So, when people say they don't like RNG, what do they mean?
I didn't think someone was close to
You
me.
stupid goddamn god!
Well, most of the time, complaints about RNG fall in the middle of these two extremes, when there's a lot of RNG in an otherwise skill-heavy game. As mentioned prior, survival games falls into this category, and as a result is one of the most unpopular games in MCC, frequently being excluded from the game roster. For players that dominate in PvP, not getting the right tools to play how you like is frustrating. For players that struggle in PvP, getting better gear may not be enough for them. And then for the majority of players, those who are average at PvP, it just feels like it is completely RNG whether you get good loot or not, and therefore if you get the opportunity to get early kills and steamroll from there. However, there is an option to solve the problem of randomness in games. Lean into it even more. In this case, you get MCC Party, one of the most unique events to ever happen. In this Mario Party-inspired non-canon event, coins were used to buy crowns, but crowns could be gained in other ways than coins. They could be stolen from other teams, they could be added or lost based on a team's game performance if they used a Joker card, but the most random aspect were the 6 bonus categories at the end of the event where many crowns are handed. That last section in particular proved to be slightly frustrating for some teams. While the categories were predetermined, there was barely any indication of what they were. How was a team to know to send the most chat messages or buy the most items in the shop? This turned the bonus crowns into what was effectively an extremely impactful dose of RNG. However, this allowed more teams to feel like they have a chance. Before the bonus crowns, the Pink Parrots were second to last. Despite this, as they'd messed around throughout the event and prioritized content over competitiveness, which the bonus crowns rewarded, they earned plenty of bonuses and made it to Dodgeball.
Oh my god! What?
Oh my god! Yes, we won! We won in total!
What are you talking about?
This could not have happened in any other MCC, but because of how the randomness enabled crazy comebacks, it allowed for an awesome story arc and an extremely entertaining POV.
Got him. Let's go! Holy shook!
It says quite a lot that the Nox crew marked this event as non-canon, particularly due to the fact that the format doesn't necessarily allow the best team to win like a canon event usually does, and instead prioritizes the content. Ultimately, the randomness, although unpredictable, proved to be a nice change of format which could be used sparingly in the future. So, is RNG good for Minecraft events like MCC? Well, if MCC was a purely competitive one-time event, then maybe the RNG shouldn't be as prevalent as it is. But MCC is not just an event to test the participants' skills, it's an event filled with content creators. Content creation often takes priority, and keeping things fresh event to event is absolutely vital. And you know what? RNG is perfect for those purposes.